Welcome to the Real Estate Investing Podcast, where we help you unlock your potential freedom through land investing, real estate investing, and entrepreneurship.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Investing Podcast. I'm your host, Ron Apke. Today in this episode, we're going to talk about choosing a land flipping partner. So you're looking to get started, maybe you've already got started a little bit, and you're trying to decide, do I need someone to do this business model with me? How do I find the right person? How do I know if the right person is a fit if you are thinking about someone? And this is a extremely important topic that a lot of people get wrong, unfortunately, and it can crumble your business. Like it really can. Partnering with the wrong person, a lot of times, more times than not, partnering with nobody at all is better than partnering with the wrong person. But let's get started. So first off, if you guys don't know, my name's Ron Apke. I am partners with my brother, Daniel Apke. We run Land Investing Online together. We run Apke Land, our land flipping business together. We have rental properties together. So we are in business together quite a bit. Obviously, there's ups and downs. But at the end of the day, we work really well together overall. And choosing someone like that, like it's not just because he's my brother why this is working. We have roles within our businesses. We have a lot of different things in our business that try to minimize conflict, or there's structure to when conflict happens. But overall, like my experience working with Daniel is we both know what our responsibilities are in the business. So we take care of those responsibilities. We're not we will hold each other accountable for sure for our different roles, everything like that. But we're not micromanaging each other, and we never kind of wonder if something is getting done. So for our land flipping business, and we have a lot of employees now, so it's not the same with that as it used to be. But when we started our land flipping business, I did the data, I did the title, Daniel did a lot of the sales. So I was sending our mail out, I was pricing, I was choosing counties, I was doing that. Daniel would talk to sellers and then he'll talk to buyers as well. And that is kind of where a lot of people are in this business, is they're trying to break up roles like that. And from our experience when we first started, it was just put your head down and do your job. I wasn't trying to overlap with Daniel's job. Daniel wasn't trying to overlap with my roles within the company. And that's why we were able to scale from nothing to $1 million within 12, 13 months. And it was it was two people doing two different roles, opposed to if you have two people doing 1.5 roles because there's overlap, whatever it is. This was completely separate. Like, yeah, we would review some deals together, some high level things together, but overall, we were doing two separate things 95, 98% of the time. And I think that is the number one thing. So when you ask yourself, if you're just starting, do you need a partner? No one needs a partner. You can do this business by yourself. No one needs a partner. That being said, a partner can help you scale up if it is the right partner. But if you're first getting started and you're bought into this business and you are trying to choose a partner, whatever, like you're like said, like I want to do this with someone else. I don't want to do all the work. I don't like this part of the business. You need to find someone who can fill gaps that you have. For Daniel and myself, Daniel is more of a salesperson. I like numbers. I like data. I like the more detailed aspects of this business, which can be title, which can be due diligence, which can be those tasks like that. And those are the two type of people that I see working the best together in this business, is a data person, a numbers person, a more detailed person, maybe an operations person, and then someone who's very good at sales. Daniel and I have been talking about this quite a bit recently. Sales is driving success in this business. Our most successful people in Land Investing Online, our most successful members, are not necessarily natural salesperson people, but they are bought into the sales aspect of this business. And when I talk about sales, I'm talking about talking to sellers. So if you have a property that is 50,000, or that you offered $50,000, the seller wants 60, maybe you can sell it for $100,000. But the people who are making it in this business are getting that as close to $50,000 as possible. Maybe they're getting at 52, maybe they're getting at 51, maybe they're just sticking their number at 50, and they can tell like this seller is just trying to get up just to get up. But you sticking to your number is where you make money. That's 10,000 extra dollars if you can stick to 50. I'm not saying lose the deal over that, but have the salesman mentality. And people don't have that mentality when they don't think they're doing truly a service. Like us getting them $50,000 cash within 2 weeks is a service. Land is not a very liquid asset. And our offer, all of our offers that go out, turn their land into a very liquid asset. But getting back to the partner thing, guys. So if you're in the position, you're just starting out in this business, you need to network. So if you're trying to choose a partner and you're like set, I need a partner, network with people within the community, talk to some family and friends, whatever you think people would be a good fit. People might who want more financial freedom, but they're willing to work. If you are a grinder and you're going to work whatever, if you have another job, but you're going to put 3 hours in every night, you want someone there beside you who's doing that same amount of work, who's carrying their weight, and moving the business forward. If you're doing 15, 20 hours a week and really making things happen, and then they're putting in 3 hours a week and just kind of there along for the ride, that is how businesses fail. I mean, that's how partnerships fail. And that is the number one thing why partnerships in this business fail is when one person is carrying the weight and the other person isn't. Like it is as simple as that. Like one person is believes in the business and one person's just kind of there. So before you get into partnership with someone, before you, whatever, form an LLC, form an operating agreement, all this stuff, vet them out, interview them, whatever you want to do. Like tell them about the business. If you're bringing it to them, tell them about the business model, tell them about expectations. You're not their boss. Like this is a 50-50 partner is how you typically will go into it. You're not their boss, but like you need to be on the same page. There's going to be tough times these first 6 months when you get into this business. There's going to be times where one of you might want to quit. He might want to quit. It doesn't matter. But pushing forward is why people are making 6, 7 figures in this business after 12, 18 months, very, very consistently. So that is like the number one thing. If you have someone who, and you're talking to people, a friend, family, whatever it is, and they are hesitant towards the idea, like you ask them, like, what would you do if we're down $7,000 after 2 months? Our first 5,000 mailers don't work. If their answer is like, yeah, maybe it wouldn't, maybe it's just not work. Maybe this business strategy doesn't work. That is not the person for you. You want someone who's bought in, have them listen to podcasts, have them educate themselves and see the potential, have them talk to testimonials, people in our program who are doing amazing things, because those are the people who are going to get really bought in. If you have people listening to testimonials, seeing what's happened in the community, see the amount of money some people are making, those are the type of people who are going to be bought in, and they're not going to quit after one mailer that doesn't work, 2 mailers that doesn't work. I can't tell you guys when your first deal is going to happen. That's the reality of it. But it's going to happen if you're staying consistent. You're going to build a profitable company if you're staying consistent, if you're doing the right things. But that is something where you want someone with that same mindset. It is so important. A bad partner can really pull down a business. A bad partner can really make a business fail. A bad partner can make you doubt something. Like that could be how drastic it is. They can make you doubt something. Like you send 2 mailers, you don't get a deal, whatever it is, you don't get as many calls as you want. A bad partner can convince you maybe that this doesn't work. But going within your inner circle, I'm not against you partnering with friends, family. Obviously, it's worked out for me partnering with family and Daniel are really close friends as well, obviously, with how much we do together. But I don't think a lot of people say don't mix family with business, business with family. I'm not in that mindset. Like I want to be in business with people I can trust. My family, I mean, my family, I can trust them. I could always trust Daniel. I never had a doubt of trust, or a lack of trust in him, or thought that he would do something shady. You meet someone random within a land community, anything like that, like there's a chance. You don't fully know them. I knew Daniel for 25, 27 years before we got into business. So there's no doubt, like I knew who he was. And that's what made me so confident going into this business relationship. And it's a huge, I don't want to say sacrifice, but it's a huge part of, we put a huge amount of trust in each other, getting getting stuff done on a daily basis, making things happen. And that is what makes two people like really scale up. You can have two people and do way less work than what you could say two people, whatever you want to say. But if you have two people kind of doing their roles, making things happen, it is going to make you scale exponentially. And it's going to make you way more money than if you did this business well by yourself. Because two people can scale up the business, you can outsource things. Things are going to happen in your business much, much faster. But that being said, guys, if you're in a position, if you have any questions on this, feel free to message me on Discord because I really like this stuff. I think it's very important. It's one of the more important business decisions you can make. And it's going to go beyond land. Like there's going to be other business opportunities that come along that you might want to take on with someone. And this can go, this person you choose as a business partner in land, if you do choose a business partner, can go far beyond that. Feel free to DM me if you guys have any questions at all in Discord. If you're not in our Discord, landinvestingonline.com/Discord. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you guys have any other video podcast suggestions, please let us know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.
As always, thank you for joining. Please do us a huge favor and like and subscribe our YouTube channel and share this with a friend. It really means the world to Ron and I, but more importantly, it could help change the life of someone else. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next episode.